see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and get it up. Secure the back, yeah, get the bus.
At Miller Muffler, man, these guys do me right every single time. So got a little exhaust work done on the Mustang. I'll show you what I did here in a second. I don't want to give it all the way away, which probably by the title of this video you might have already figured it out. But Miller Muffler, they did work on my GTI. They also did work on this car too. A couple months ago, we did the center resonator delete, because I've already had the 2 mufflers in the rear done. So I wanted just a little bit extra sound, and it definitely did that. Now I did something a little bit extra, because I wanted a little bit more sound than that. I was telling you guys that I potentially wanted to get a pair of Borla exhausts, Borla mufflers put on here, because I have Magnaflow right now. They're just a little bit too quiet. So, you know, I've been making this decision for quite some time. Like, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? So I finally pulled the trigger. Woo! Stay tuned. All right, so switch up. Bit of a different video from yesterday. Hang on one second. Woo! All right, man. So tow truck drivers are the scum of the earth, man. So they towed my car last night. I came outside initially thinking it was stolen, or I thought my wife might have moved it or something like that, but nope. So called the apartment office that I currently reside at. You know, those guys have been fucking horrible lately, but I called them and they were like, yeah, we towed it. You know, it was parked in a non-authorized parking spot I've been parking in for like the last 3 years. Okay, whatever. Anyway, now I gotta go get my car out of God knows where. Hopefully they didn't mess anything up while towing it. You know how these tow truck drivers are when they're coming to move cars. When they come to get you and you're stuck on the side of the road, they are just most nicest, polite people, understanding. But any other time, man, scum of the earth, bro. But anyway, man, let's get this shit started. I gotta get cash, because they don't take cards. Of course they don't take cards, because they like to not have that electronic trail, you know. But anyway, gotta get this money and give it to the hostage negotiators, basically, and get my car out of there. But oh well. I see my car back there. It better not have messed nothing up.
Let's let these go first, okay?
All right.
Thank you. She's been waiting for a minute. Thank you. You're welcome. There you go, hon. Have a good day, okay? You're welcome. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, it's real hot. Go ahead and start it up, since I gotta walk over there to get it. Boy, they out here really capping, man, giving folks criminals. Thank you. There sure ain't nothing wrong with it. Do a little walk around. All right. Didn't scratch nothing up, did you? All right. Alright, well, I'll talk to y'all in a minute when I get up out this piece. Alright, so we're back in the car after, you know, getting grifted for a couple $100, man. You know, ain't no big deal. Life happens, whatever. I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but I'm in the car and I wanted to give y'all a little clippy clip of the exhaust. You know, I got the thing open right now, but I'm just chilling. Of course, I'm in a 10-speed Ecoboost, so, you know, I got a million gears, and when you're cruising, that helps out a lot because it keeps the RPMs low and you don't really hear too much from the engine anyway, whether it's the 4-cylinder or the V8. But I wanted to let y'all know what it sounds like, because it's definitely louder when you get on it. And then when I don't want to be loud, I can definitely just turn it back to almost stock. You know, I still have the Magnaflow mufflers on the back, which were definitely a lot louder than the stock mufflers, but Magnaflow makes a real, their mufflers always sound more bassy, and it's a quieter tone. They don't have like rasp and loud high pitch. They're more of a smooth, mellow sound. So when I want to switch back to that, I just hit the little close button on the remote, and then it'll go back to being cool and calm and collected, you know what I'm saying? But here right now, I'm just accelerating from a red light, and there is noise, and so that's to be expected when you do a cutout. And so that would be kind of the equivalent of me doing a muffler delete, just chopping off the mufflers, but that would be the same tone all the time. And during cold starts and stuff like that, this thing is really loud. So I didn't want that for just, you know, where I live at. And then this is still the daily, especially in 2020. This is literally the only car I drive now, because we really haven't been able to go anywhere. I work from home now, all the extra stuff. So when we went on vacation, I took this car, and it was perfect. It's comfortable, it's quiet, and it just cruises, man. You just be on the highway just chilling. And so, you know, it's a 2018 Mustang Ecoboost. For those of you who don't know, the suspension, which the 2018 suspension for the Ecoboost is basically what used to be the performance pack suspension on the previous Ecoboost. So it's a little springy, like the springs are a little stiff, but they're not, you know, knock your teeth out type of stiff, you know. And so it's comfortable on the highway, it cruises, and I didn't want to mess up that character, especially since, you know, with us basically telecommuting and work from home and stuff like that, sometimes we might have to, on trips and stuff like that, we might have to take calls and stuff like that, and you don't want your clients and your co-workers hearing your car all in the background. So I wanted to have a dual personality, you know, Jekyll and Hyde on the car. So that's what it is right now. And so for, you know, a 4-cylinder, you know, it's gonna be loud and raspy, stuff like that, and sometimes I just want to make some noise. And here we go, just taking off from a stop. And you know, it is what it is. It's not, you know, compared to actual loud cars, this isn't loud at all, really, to me. But to everybody else who's just a regular person who doesn't know a thing or anything about cars really, and doesn't really care about cars, this is probably annoying as hell. And so that's why I wanted to be able to, instead of doing a muffler delete or buying the Borla kit, which was what I was going to do, this gives me the option to have, like I said, that dual personality. I can Jekyll and Hyde it, you know. No pun intended on the hide it part, but yeah, you can just turn it off and nobody knows you have it. And for Dallas especially, I know I got a subscriber base. You guys are everywhere, across the country, across the globe, basically. So if you live in an area where you still have to legally have mufflers and you have to have your vehicle at a certain sound, or you know, you don't want to draw the attention of the police in general, this is a good mod to do. I say that especially in Dallas because they're definitely cracking down on that and looking for that. And really what they do is they hear you come in, and then the first thing they want to do is just pull you over and then try to ticket you for whatever they find, even if they don't find anything. And you can check out my boy Real to Real, you check out TJ2 Live, you check out any of my friends that are out here in the Dallas Metroplex, watch any of their videos. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about, the harassment, stuff like that. So I didn't want to have that. And so with this, I can just be a hooligan when I want to, and then when I'm just doing my daily grind, going, running errands, picking up stuff, doing stuff, I can just chill out and be, you know, invisible, basically, as far as you can be in a Mustang anyway. So that's why I did this mod instead of, you know, spending a lot of extra money on an exhaust system and stuff. I mean, technically I already spent that money with this and the Magnaflow mufflers that I have on here, but this was just something I was really interested in doing, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger. And I'm really happy with it. It's a dual personality, and then when I push the button, which is really cool, it had a little remote, and it works from a really long distance too. So if I just want to do like a remote start just to hear that thing, you know, fire up, boom, I can do that. Or if I forget to, or if I forget that I left it open and then say I'm at work or whatever in the parking garage and I don't want to set off everybody's car alarms, I can just hit the button, close it up, and then we're good to go. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, if this is a good mod to have or not, and let me know, because I'm really enjoying it so far. All right, guys, so I figured I'd come out here. It's another day, another clip on this video. Wanted to give you guys a cold start. Realized I didn't really do that in the other clips, so let me show you what it sounds like. This is cold start. Car's been sitting for a while. So that's it, cold start. Cutout's kind of in the middle of the car, so that's kind of where all the sound's coming from. I don't know if you can see it right there, but then if I hit the button, now it's closed, and it gets way quieter. So I still got the mufflers on the back, the Magnaflow, but like I said, when I push the button on the remote, boom, everything comes out of there. You hear the turbo noise, you hear more of the exhaust. This is pretty awesome, man. I really like it. I really like it, the dual personality. And the fact that you close it up, open it up. You know, there's not that much of a difference, not that big of a deal. Got the black tips on here, everything, so you really wouldn't notice a big difference if I kept it closed. And I would hope that for the most part, like, most police wouldn't notice it, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so we're coming up on a bridge, so you know what I gotta do, man. You know what I gotta do when that light turn green, man. So give me 1 second, man. Hopefully I can get y'all a good pull with the exhaust open. See what it sounds like, man. Let me let the window down a little bit too. And I'm sorry I'm filming on my cell phone, man. It just is what it is. Let me let these cars go a little bit. Definitely a lot of noise. So when you want to be a hooligan, man, just hit that button, go stupid, and then when you want to just hide out and say, hey, man, what you mean that wasn't me, bro? Just go ahead, hit the button, and now we back. Back to normal, baby. So, hey, if you like the video, man, and if you're thinking about getting the exhaust cutouts done, I told you I got this done at Miller Muffler. They're out in Lewisville off 35. Just look it up in Google, man. The address will pop up for you. It's a good mod to have. You're thinking about doing a muffler delete, you might want to do this instead if you want to change your mind or anything like that at any point in time. Like I said, like right now I'm driving and it's just back to smooth, calm, cool, and collected, you know what I'm saying? So do it, pull the trigger on it, go ahead and buy it. He told me they were selling a lot of these kits lately, so you might want to get it before they start jacking up the price and stuff like that. But yeah, man, if you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you know anybody that's looking at doing this mod, go ahead and share this video with them and let them see how, you know, I like it. I like it right off the bat. So I'll catch y'all guys in the next video. Peace out.
Got a lot of shit that's going on. I've been dealing with it all. I've been building, getting stronger. They ain't never leaving me alone. Always calling up my phone, asking for the